Well, Nick, we are back. This is attempt number 2 at recording this level. How are you doing tonight?
Yeah, for all three of our viewers who don't know, I guess we're like, 4 episodes into this, and we've already got lost episode lore.
Yeah, we do. We got about 20 minutes into a recording last week, and I just suffered a random power out. No thunderstorms, nothing. Just all of a sudden everything in my house shat on me.
Yeah, that's a shame. I really wanted to see what was going to happen next. Last I recall, Knuckles made another appearance.
With Becky. Oh, for crap's sake. And we're off to a brilliant start.
Immediately, the levity is gone, right into the pit, or wherever that leads.
The whole rest of the episode just devolves into a chain of profanity.
Would it be amusing if just, we didn't make it past this bridge?
Yeah, right, this is the whole episode.
Just 60 minutes of bridge bloopers.
Yeah, right. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I don't know, I feel like the whole 4 episodes could be a bit of a blooper reel, but,
That's pretty much all of my gameplay. Yeah!
Those
That
Flavin
knocked me
Mouses
right
really
back into
locked
place.
in.
Oh shit, almost killed me again, too.
There's a Flavin Mouse with a sword.
Boom. Yeah, no, how did that bat even fucking get a sword? Like, was it given to him or did he steal it? Either way, it's a fascinating story.
That then suddenly raises the issue, how come in all the Castlevania iterations we never, fight Dracula's blacksmith? Who's arming all these people?
Yeah, right? Well, in Lords of Shadow, don't you fight a blacksmith? I mean, not that that's necessarily Igarashi canon, but...
No, that was, I believe, the Undertaker. He just threw bodies into a furnace.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Now you jog my memory.
Then you took a shovel, and it was 3 stages before you fight Satan, so I guess they decided it wasn't going to become a new sub-weapon.
Right.
I'd have been perfectly fine with Gabriel becoming the South Bend Shovel Slayer for, another 3 stages. No.
The ending of that game takes him down a very different but equally dark path.
It involved more slide whistles, and there's a scene where he just hits Satan in the face with his, snow shovel.
You sunt, shovel man. The first time I played through that game, having genuinely, avoided all spoilers, I was honestly surprised by how that one ended.
Yeah.
I did not see him becoming Dracula. It was always in the back of my head. Where's Dracula? When's Dracula gonna make an appearance?
I agree with your. I agree with your idea. The verbiage, a little bit of disagreement with. Again, I feel like that game was very story light. You got a lot in the first couple chapters, and then you got a lot in the last 2 stages, and that was it. But those bookends were very good with plot, and I absolutely agree with you. I thought that was a really cool.
Yeah.
Origin story for the uneasy alliance between Death and Dracula. It's just a shame it's so squandered with Lords of Shadow 2.
Yeah. Still haven't played that one. All I have to go off of it is what you've told me.
Yeah, I don't recommend changing that. You didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
It was a couple good ideas encased in an overall substandard game. I mean, the ideas were there, but you're standing on spikes.
This Harpy's an asshole.
Just poor execution.
This Harpy is an asshole. There she goes. Took me fucking 5 tries to do that.
Now that you start mentioning it...
yes, that's what I wanted to do.
That looked very intentional. But now that you mention it, didn't Lords of Shadow basically cut out the ending and make you buy it as DLC?
Well, yeah, it definitely cut out the parts where Gabriel actually went about becoming Dracula. It ended on a high note, wherein he defeated Satan and seemed to make peace with his demons, right? But then it fast forwards, and
did we watch the
so
same
he's Dracula
ending?
now.
Because I seem to remember Lords of Shadow ending with Gabriel on his knees, wondering why both Beatrice and God betrayed him.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, he defeated the enemy, and again, I don't know.
Zobek lied to him, Satan lied to him, Beatrice lied to him, God lied to him. I guess God just wanted the mask the whole time. I mean,
yeah, I guess. But
the only person
there was
who
always a
dealt judiciously
disconnect
with
between like, okay, how do you get from just being genuinely used, like kind of a tragic hero figure, to Lord of Evil?
I felt that the DLC almost muddied the waters. The original ending with you defeating Satan, I felt was a lot more, I don't know, a stronger argument because it was implication. You know, it was like, boy, I'd be pretty pissed too.
It let your imagination to fill in the pieces instead of like inventing like a whole new big bad for the Castlevania series that Dracula apparently stole his powers from.
Well, don't forget, he became a vampire because he ate the one throwaway character to go fight said enemy.
Oh, that's right. Nice jump, Chris.
And wasn't that final enemy's name something so incredibly generic, like the Forbidden One?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Well, and anyways, yeah. Like I said, I loved where the story ended. It was a little kind of wasn't pretty how they got there, but overall, thoroughly enjoyed it. One of my I know I sound like I'm verbally crapping on the why all this trouble for a bag of points.
Because I wasn't sure if it was the CD or not. Good hit.
Anyways, yeah, like I said, I know I'm crapping on it, metaphorically speaking, but I would have to say it's in my top 5 Castlevanias.
Oh yeah, I loved Lords of Shadow. And you're right, though. It was kind of like a bookended story. There was the beginning and the ending, which, did a lot to forward, the character of Gabriel and what's actually going on. But then most of the middle of the game, nice kill. Most of the middle of the game was just kind of, I guess, mythology building or kind of setting the scene.
Well, yeah, because they do kind of explain where the castle comes from and, how he acquires it.
Right, yeah. Basically, Gabriel as Dracula just kind of looted all of his enemies.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's essentially, he's like the world's greatest grave robber.
Right.
Like, there's not a single relic you get, I don't think, that isn't from him robbing a grave or taking it from someone.
Yeah, seriously. His powers are stolen, his castle is stolen. Even most of his minions. Just pawns of the Lords of Shadow.
I like that Castlevania 2, or even 1 for that matter, completely forgot about the original main story arc of Lords of Shadow, and that was it. You kill one of the Lords of Shadow, but it also kills one of the 3 founding members of the Brotherhood who ascended to sainthood. And it's like the second game just never addresses that, so I guess it
doesn't even acknowledge it's a thing. Huh?
No, it's like it completely forgot. I mean, yeah. I guess they were just so stoked about getting Patrick Stewart to come back and do a significantly less Zobek. They were just so excited to have Zobek in a 3-piece business suit, they completely forgot what was going on there.
Good old Charles Xavier. We are not doing this again, Harpies. I swear to God.
Well, I hate to say this, but I think you've got 1 life left, so, I mean, the best you can do is limp to Dracula.
Yep.
Maybe save your fiancée, die.
That's the goal.
Oh, hey, by the way, this is going to sound strange, but, that's me. So, I realized who the boss was if you save your... What was her name?
Annette.
Annette, yeah, Annette. So, I remembered who the boss was if you save Lynette.
Oh, really? Who is it?
Yeah, it came to me in a dream. It's
Shaft. In a dream.
I don't ask me to expand on it. That
Did
makes
it turn
sense
into a sex dream? That's all I need to know.
So, anyways, not even going to
did.
confirm or deny, but anyways, so yeah, you fight Shaft again.
Oh, it's just Shaft again. Okay.
Yeah, Ghost Shaft.
Ghost Shaft. That
It'll
sounds
make
like
sense.
a perfect Samuel L. Jackson character. Ghost Shaft. So this should be all the maidens.
Yes, assuming there are 4 and Maria's one of them.
Yeah.
I believed in you.
Dude, you had me doubting my shit the last episode, though. Like, I was like, how many maidens were in the freaking original? Or, like, was it still...
There's another girl being held here.
I mean, I'm not here to gloat or anything, but a simple Chris was right will suffice.
Oh, so me saying, "Hey, sorry about that. It was wrong in the Facebook message." Wasn't enough. We got to spike the football in the end zone.
No. See, it has to be recorded, Nick, or I feel insecure as a man.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, yeah, I was completely wrong because lo and behold, as you pointed out, and I later realized there was 3 versions of this game.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I ever played the SNES one. I know it was a pale shadow of the original, though.
Well, it was an idea ahead of its time, and that's understandable.
Promise me.
I mean, you have to give him credit, though, for doing something as ambitious as porting a PC game to the Super Nintendo.
So did she give you anything?
Each maiden gives you like a special power or something that you can do, like just with the environment in order to unlock more collectibles. 2
of them give you, well, the first 2 give you necklaces that allow you to shatter those barriers so you can save a net.
And then Maria, of course, gives you Maria.
Right, which sounds a lot better.
Maybe just the true ending.
Oh gosh, where was I even going with that? I don't know. Anywho, so yeah, that is correct. I don't know what I'm saying correct, but I just assume I'm usually wrong. Oh hey, here's the bone dog, and you already got the collectible here.
And here's this asshole who kills me every time.
You know, we can just go up those stairs.
You're right, but he's blocking him now.
I don't know what this Wii is.
Again, we've established that it's the universal Wii.
I like to think that when I say we, I'm actually a little imp floating over Richter's shoulder.
This is how Nintendo came up with the Wii U. Wii who? Wii you would like to play.
Yeah, because the Wii had to be slightly phallic sounding, right? It's still better than the original idea of the Pen 15.
Oh yeah. We need Maria. Don't you do it, you asshole.
Or the stopwatch.
Oh god, they just bounce right off him.
My Dio Brando powers are useless. My knives are ineffective.
Right. Alright. We're just 2 assholes at opposite ends of a chasm throwing our best at each other.
The sad part is, it was a stalemate and there was no advancing forward.
Who the fuck is this? He should only be able to do that once, right? Oh,
well, he's missing a lot of bones, so you'd think. Oh, by the way, I will be very disappointed if this stream doesn't end with you playing the intro movie to this game.
Shit! Fucking dog.
Well, it's a dog's life, let me tell you.
Hello.
I don't know why you're fighting this guy. You had to get one before you left.
You know, I swear I remember knowing how to beat these guys without taking damage.
You know, sometimes you don't have to fight a battle to win it.
Sometimes I'm just old. Well, at least we're getting whatever the hell this is.
It's going to be a bag of points because
I already got the CD in our test recording, didn't I? Or not test recording, the failed recording.
Correct.
Well, turkey leg, anyone? No?
Nope.
Okay. Looks like I've got to beat this level with that sliver of health. Challenge mode activated.
Well, you know, I gotta say... Oh, wait, I forgot about the ultimate Dracula form. Yeah, that one's kind of unpredictable. You could probably manage the first 2... or he just takes you out.
Yep. Now, the real question becomes now, do I have to save Annette again?
Couldn't you go to the character selection screen? And if Annette's there, I guess that answered your question, right?
That's a good question. Though it was hardly the saving of Annette that got me. Yep, she's there. Cool. Okay, so we can just plow through this.
Yeah, but it was a waste of resources.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think I'm just combination of either distracted or completely wiped from 3 solid days of packing and unpacking. Or just those are excuses for me being old and shitty at this game.
The most important thing is we get to see the Flavin Mice one more time.
Yeah, they get one more crack at me.
So this just convinces me that Flavin Mouse, I assume in some sort of formation, is just basically German for flying mouse.
Yeah, Fledermaus, flying mouse.
That's what I figured. So what would you say your top 3 favorite Castlevanias are? Because asking what your favorite one is kind of a loaded question, because everyone kind of has to respond by saying Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, though if you recall from last episode, I actually still say Castlevania 3 just from nostalgia, but top 3 is a much more interesting question because there I tend to go more across the board.
Now let's remember it's your 3 favorite, not the 3 best.
Right, so my 3 favorites are definitely still Castlevania 3 at the top, probably Symphony of the Night, and then as we were discussing, I was remembering how much I love Lords of Shadow, so that might be my 3rd. I mean, Symphony of the Night's just kind of a no-brainer. It reinvented the series in kind of a really fun way and borrowed enough elements of Metroid in a clever way that made it feel extremely fresh, even though it was borrowing heavily from an established franchise.
Yeah, but it was the right decision at the right time.
Right, and they borrowed the right things. It's not like Alucard was going in there with a charge beam and a zappy gun. I mean, the melee combat certainly added a fresh take to it. But yeah, I'm doing this for the pot roast, not the key.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
We're out of here. It's like, what's that key? Don't you want to know?
Don't you want this? Don't you want to see what its crash attack is? Here, come back, Mom. Come back. So, I would have to say my 3 favorites, and and I'm gonna do like the hipster thing here. I'll wait till you resolve the issue with this heartbeat. Okay, there we go. So I would have to say my first favorites is Castlevania 3, like yours. I thought for its time that was a really cool concept of branching paths and different characters.
Yeah. Especially after the abomination that was Castlevania 2. I know some people disagree with me. I do not like that one.
Well, I'm not one of them. It just was not a fun game. Castlevania 2 goes in the category of the original Metroid, and that some people liked it. I don't understand why, because it was just so freaking easy to get lost, and it was just overall not fun.
Yeah, I agree.
So, again, my first one was Castlevania 3. My second one, funny enough, was Castlevania Order of Ecclesia.
Oh, really? That's an interesting pick.
And then 3 is a toss-up between Portrait of Ruin and Lords of Shadow.
Okay.
Symphony of the Night it's terrific, it's great, and it reinvented the series. But if I'm just looking at my 3 personal favorite, it has to read like that. I really loved the GBA games. Going back too. They were great, and I felt Order of Ecclesia, which was the last one in that 2D series, if I remember correct, that was a really cool kind of return to more difficulty.
Yes, I do remember enjoying it for that reason. Out of all of the kind of Symphony of the Night follow-ups, which the Game Boy and DS versions very clearly were, I feel like, that one had the most unique gameplay to offer.
Nice dodge.
Though Circle of the Moon, the first GBA Castlevania, was really challenging too.
Very good, but I felt very flawed because as cool as the DS system was, the dual setup system with the cards, it was so hard to get the cards.
Oh yeah, those cards were a nightmare.
Like, you had to go and grind room 20 of the bonus game gauntlets just to get the black dog in the unicorn.
I actually thought Soma's soul farming was preferable to that.
Soma, What was it? Aria of
Aria
Dissonance?
and Dawn of Sorrow.
That's right. Though, yeah, those were good too. I guess I liked Portrait of Ruin more because it was just kind of it was just fun. I really don't have any better.
Anytime you have a Belmont or a whip-wielding character at the helm, I tend to enjoy it a little more.
Well, that's true, but I will admit I did play as Charlotte the entire time because I had this weird thought that if I ever used Jonathan with the powered-up whip, it would like kill him, and I would get the bad ending.
That's
so I just
awesome.
never used Jonathan ever, which is a shame because it turned out he was a vastly overpowered character. But hey, Charlotte could heal. So
he was like a combination of Richter and Alucard. Like he had the smoothness of Alucard's controls with all of Richter's bizarre power-ups.
And plus, Portrait of Ruin had that really fun kind of like extra bonus dungeon you could do, and it had like, what was it? Level 1 mode, level 250 mode.
Yes.
Just a bunch of cool ways you could play the game.
Son of a bitch with that fucking turkey neck. That got me
You got 2
again.
more lives. You'll be good. And I think once you get to Dracula's tower, it actually counts as level 8s.
Yes, it is. Yeah, so we'll have unlimited tries at that, and I think if there... I'm probably going to regret saying this. If there's one part of the game I remember well, it's the fight with Dracula. Because I would... Son of a bitch. I would do that fight over and over again when I played this game on the PSP in college, and set it to different music, because that's an option once you beat the game for the first time.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Which is kind of a cool option, because you can include like classic music from the series in that fight.
Yeah, it's a cool idea, but in my limited mind as a young adult, I thought, okay, well, we'll just play the entire game to the soundtrack of, Fighting Dracula.
Yep. Well, I just did the theme of Simon Belmont, because that's my favorite.
That works too. So, anyways, before I get too far afield there, giving my opinion no one wants on... So before I get too far afield there, giving the opinion nobody is interested in, the reason I didn't include Symphony of the Night there is, while yes, it was a terrific game, going back and playing it a while ago, it kind of reconfirmed one of my things I didn't like about it, in that I felt it was just way too damn easy.
It is a very easy game, yeah.
Yeah, and of course, I get the trade-off there, but I'm,
Right.
Again, favorite-wise, it's just not a game I can go back and replay because there's just... It was just strangely simple. But,
yeah, that's for sure. And I think I tend to give it more credence just because of what it established for the rest of the series.
Right. Well, I guess then you kind of have to go by the judgment standard of what is objectively the three best. Right.
So am I just saying that I enjoyed that more? I don't know. I think maybe I just have the most fond memories of it.
Yeah, nostalgia does count. And yeah, I had tons of fun nostalgia. Yeah, don't stand in front of that window.
Yeah, you don't want to get in front of that mirror.
Is there a pot roast against that wall?
That would be awesome. I gotta tell you, I could use a pot roast. You mean downstairs?
Yeah, down the stairs. One thing this series never did well at all was stairs.
Well, that works.
All right. Well, it's kind of like a good version of pot roast. I don't know. Words. Huh. Interesting. So I'm really interested in playing this new Castlevania game that came out. Was it Curse of the Moon?
Oh, yeah, the Castlevania game that's not a Castlevania game?
Right. Koji Igarashi needs more money.
Yeah, right.
Which is fine, because it looks amazing. I want to play it, but I'm still going through that...
Are these going to hurt me? No. Okay.
No, you just have to jump on them. And here, the obligatory pendulum part. Remember
the one candelabra I can't hit.
Remember to account for momentum.
I swear to God, this thing is like the dickest enemy in this game.
I wonder what it was before it was a skeleton.
Yeah, right? Like most of these are clear... What am I doing?
Try backflipping onto it. I know this part was really weird.
I think you're right, though.
Not.
Okay, backflip over it.
All right, maybe backflips wasn't the thing.
Backflips is always the thing.
Okay, good to know that doesn't kill us.
Yeah, right. That guy's still waiting for me to slip up. He's like, he's gonna do it one of these days.
I'm pretty sure this is the end of the stage, though.
Yeah, I think you're right. Hey, there you go.
You're
Now
not
the question is, do I want to go to the
camp?
right or the left? The left.
Oh, you got a whole 20 seconds to figure it out now. Bought yourself some time.
That we did. We're beating Dracula tonight, goddammit.
Well, Dracula's a pretty quick affair. I mean, even
Yeah.
though you will have 3 forms to... Whatever. Whatever. You going left or you going right?
I'm gonna try right first. Just want to see what's down here.
Oh. God, there's no
Pot
pot.
roast?
Oh, they're going to throw some Medusa heads at you.
Is this one of those stupid things where I'm not whipping the right part of the wall?
There is no wall. Chris, there's no wall. Go to your right.
Oh, that's not a wall. Oh, yes it is.
What? Okay,
You
well,
deceived me again, Nick Weber.
try crouching. Okay, try jumping and whipping the top.
Yeah, all our tricks aren't working. What is this staircase? Is it a
Well-
Maria-only thing, maybe?
Wait a sec. No. Go. You can drop down and go to your right and end up that staircase.
Right, but that's the way we came from, like, originally.
Oh, for
Like,
God's
this
sake.
staircase was just kind of there taunting you, and I wanted to know what it was.
Okay, then I guess the only reason to have taken this route was to go to your left.
Yep.
That's weird. I felt like this was necessary to go.
Son of a bitch. Okay, we're done dicking around. This thing in the mirror is going to kill me, isn't it? Nope. Okay.
I think you gotta hover in that spot for a few moments.
Yeah, you really got to let them know you want to die. You are a party of this. Okay, really?
Okay, so you were facing to the left, and it was... Yeah. I feel this is much harder than it needs to be.
I'm making it much harder than it needs to be.
Okay, so face the left, and let it come under you. To
Should I be
Or-
dead center, do you think?
I think you should be to the left of its the thing where it's level to the, you know what I mean.
Okay, how did I do this the first couple of times?
The first time you were facing the left, and as it began its swing to... You know what? Whatever.
Son of a bitch. And it's really hard to tell, like, where you're actually connected to it. Ugh, we made it. Who cares? At the end of the day, who cares?
Wait. Oh, wait. I think that's the end of the level.
Possibly. I need a pot roast, though. Shaft is gonna take me down a peg.
Oh, you got to beat Shaft first. That's right.
It's okay. I've got a few lives.
Now, if I remember correctly, this Shaft is it's pretty easy to stun lock him, and there's not a lot of unpredictable surprises.
Okay. I don't remember this one very well. By comparison.
Remember that when you hit him, he moves from the left of the room to the right, and vice versa. So try to stay in the center. He's got 3 attacks. He summons a zombie dragon. You need the cross for that. See these guys.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there's symbols engraved on those, aren't there?
I know he's got a zombie dragon that shoots fire. That I think you're safe on the left side of the room with. This was a very oddly specific dream that woke up these recollections, by the way.
There we go. Okay, well, at least I can item crash him at least once.
Good old Hydro Storm.
Except I have no health, so it's not going to be worth it, but let's see what happens. Alright, Ghost Shaft. Boy, what an asshole.
As it would seem, death was only the beginning. Oh yeah, bats. Forgot about the
Hello!
bats. Yeah, stay to the left of the room.
Sweet.
I think there's a safe spot on the... Panic Crash!
Panic Crash.
It's like the good old Dark Souls panic heal.
Okay, so... Nice.
Okay, so when he does the fire, I guess you gotta stay to the... left of the room. Oh god, I don't want to.
Boy. Well, we're boned.
If only Knuckles was here.
I would punch. Oh, for fuck's sake! You've got to be kidding me!
It's always in the last place you look. Oh, good, more points.
Son of a bitch. What's the, can you tell what's engraved on that one?
Holy water.
Oh, god damn it! I'm 0 for 2 on this part.
I thought you saw it and you just weren't interested.
Nope, I would have been very interested to know what's behind that wall with the holy water.
Probably slightly more hearts than what you would have spent to get it.
Yep. Okay, well, I have the most useless item for a flying enemy.
The knife? You can throw it in the air, can't you?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, it does no damage, but...
Protect me! Hey, Shaft. Fuck you. Oh, for God's sake. Protect me! Alright, Dragon's gonna do his shit
Okay,
again.
so now it's a swoop.
Okay, so what's the best way to dodge that, you reckon?
I think you need to wait until he's about to swoop and then move left, as long as you're moving after he starts his swoop.
Shit, I really thought I was facing Shaft there. There we go. So when I see him appear, it's just a matter of getting to the other end of the arena and then just walking in a straight line.
Right.
God damn it.
Gotta keep moving. And this should be the fire attack coming up.
Hello.
Okay, now he's got that. I think the easiest way to avoid the bowl is to backflip over it, or maybe you can just stay to the right of the room.
Yeah, that was my plan, was to stay to the right, but then he hovered right over me. Okay, so getting a little bit more of this down. This is my last shot, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure if we've already burned up that one-up or not. Rex, I can't play ball with you. We're fighting the Dark Lord of the Night. Ah, geez, Nick, you guys really suck at this, you know?
Well, if we die this time, we'll bring Maria in, and
Yes.
and
Get serious.
when Casey's up to bat, there's nothing to worry about.
Oh, is that a Casey Jones reference?
No, it's the old Casey at bat story that we all had to read in like grade school, I think.
I don't remember that. I remember Casey Jones. I remember Casey Jones when I first got his start on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was basically just Duke Nukem with a hockey mask.
Pretty much, yeah.
Jeez, futsal. I'm not even gonna...
Son of a bitch. Protect me.
So now there's... Oh, wow. Okay.
Busted that out early.
So, okay, and it's just these three attacks, so...
Okay, here comes
This should be
Dragon.
a swoop. Good job, good job. So, you got all of his tells figured out here. Okay.
Shit, shouldn't have done that. Okay, we're good.
So, we got ourselves just some bats. Now we got a... Okay,
And donkey!
oh, that was nice.
Donkey! Son of a bitch with the bats. Is he gonna do fire or grab? Grab.
It's a swoop.
Okay.
The next one will be fire. Yeah, if you can keep him stun locked, like. Okay, alright, maybe you didn't need to backflip, but, you know, might as well do the sure thing.
Dramatic flares, never a bad thing, Nick.
Fire! Evil fire! Bring to you and send to the other side of the... Send him to the other side of the ring.
Boom.
Ah, you got him! And the dragon.
Dragon's like, oh.
Oh, he's dead, I'm out of here.
Fuck you, Shaft.
He's off terrorizing a village somewhere.
We didn't even have to bring in Maria. All right.
Yeah, we didn't have to get serious and bring in the 10-year-old.
Yeah, right. Richter literally goes into hiding while he makes the little girl do his dirty work.
Rex, I can't
I'm
play
probably
ball
thinking
with...
of Symphony of... Well, no.
I think you're thinking of Castlevania 3?
There's
No,
definitely
Castlevania
hidden staircase.
Castlevania 4, isn't it? Where there's the hidden area under the staircase that gives you full hearts and a power
I think you're right.
Yeah. I think they did that in a couple games, but the most notable was Castlevania 4, or Super Castlevania.
Yeah. Which is another one I really enjoyed, but for the record.
I think the thing you're looking for is in that corner to your right.
No,
okay.
I think Symphony
That's
of the
not-
Night, maybe, now we're thinking.
Well, there were so many things hidden in these areas over the years between, Symphony of the
Right.
Night, Castlevania 4, Castlevania 1, Castlevania 3, Harmony of... What was that horrible 4-player Castlevania game? Harmony of Despair?
Oh, yeah, on the PS3.
It was fun, but
Why
there
did
was
I do
no effort put into developing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harmony of Despair, Lament of Innocence, Curse of Darkness. Since when did the subtitles to the Castlevania games become a statement on the series' on the franchise's health?
Yeah, right.
Remember back when they did a fighting game?
Oh, God, that was the worst game I ever played. It was on the Wii, I think.
That's right. Yeah.
It was not just bad, it was so bad. It made me lament the fall of Castlevania before
It was
Lords of Shadow came out.
Dracula Jr. territory.
Oh,
Bad.
God. And like, what was Dracula? Like, he was wearing, like, a cloak made of skeletons or something like that? It was really fucking stupid.
It was super freaking edgy. I remember that.
Yeah.
Hell with your heresy.
God, it was
Nothing
bad.
but a blight on mankind.
To hell with your heresy. I am excommunicating your ass. Man, he's got a real hardcore rape mustache in this one.
I can neither confirm nor deny, but what really bugs me is how huge he is. Look at him.
Yeah, he's a big man.
He's enormous. I mean, I know that for some reason we just fought zombie bulls and a ghost evil priest of Satan, but for some reason this is where my willful suspension of disbelief is gone. I think you can also backflip over the 3 fireballs. I'm not going to tell you how to do your job.
I usually like to try to duck him. It just feels safer, but you're
I feel like
probably
if you
right.
backflip, you get slightly more time to land another attack.
That makes sense. One more and he's in the second form. Okay, so probably not going to beat him this turn, but at least I can kind of reacquaint myself with his pattern.
We're on level 8, so, I mean, we can just rinse and repeat, and...
Have to hit him in the face.
No, I think you can hit him anywhere. Right? Yeah, I was going to say, I think it was an upper-lower, lower-upper-lower fireball, and then he does 3 jumps at a time.
Shit.
Nope, that's not a valid strategy. You can't headbutt him in the crotch. This one, you gotta crouch?
Yeah.
I like how I call these after the fact. Yeah, I mean,
We're
it's
all right.
easy. Then you get to this third form. which
Yeah, the
is-
third form is, he's got some attacks that just kind of spring out of nowhere on you, I remember.
He's a lot faster, and he feels a lot more unpredictable.
Right.
Though the fight is actually very predictable, but it takes a
Yeah,
while.
when you get his pattern down, it's... I remember going through this until I was able to get through him entirely without getting hit.
Yeah, it's pretty simple no-hit stuff. Okay, now...
Okay, now
it's
what's
where
he
the
gonna
blood
do?
rain- All the way to the right, it's the Blood Rain.
Oh, shite.
Could hit him with the Hydra Storm here for an easy attack.
You're right. I will do that the next time he winds that one up.
I don't think there is a next time.
Bats? Yes.
Okay, you can hit the bats, and they will damage him.
Oh, shit. That's right. He actually changes what he will do. Damn it.
Based
He
on
was
his
too low to the ground.
Yeah, I remember those chase you.
Yeah, right. Which isn't so bad, so long as you actually have room to maneuver. I was kind of painted into a corner there.
That's kind of the point of that attack of...
Right.
That's the point of that attack in the whole series of that basically lets you, gives you just enough rope to hang yourself. Like, it's easy to avoid, but you can easily paint yourself in a corner if you're not thinking 2 steps ahead. Lords of Shadow. No, Mirror of Fate had that. Did I tell you I played Mirror of Fate recently?
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It was okay.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they actually translated the Lords of Shadow gameplay fairly well into 2D.
Yes. What they aimed to do, they did well.
Right.
I could be bothered to care less about the story, which was presented like bass backwards, but, you know,
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, it was very underwhelming.
It was very jarring. I mean, I liked what they tried to do between the three timelines, but to have it end with, like, who'd you play as? Trevor getting killed by Dracula?
Right,
It just
and then
felt really
becoming
unfulfilled.
Alucard. Right.
Yeah, because we already knew he was Alucard. So,
Yeah, right. That wasn't really a shocker when they showed how it happened.
right. I felt like they had ideas, but the dev teams were split into three and they weren't talking to each other.
Shit. Well, somehow I managed to dodge that still.
But yeah, I mean, it was competent. I enjoyed it. I loved the boss rush. That was fun. It was a solid 2-week. Oh, all right. It was a solid week project. I got it for like $2 on Steam. Shit, I thought that would have got him. All right, let's try hopping around some more. Maybe the fire breath will get him this time.
Right?
Oh man, I'm out of breath.
Yeah, he really is. He's just jumping.
Shit.
Jump
Well,
and shoot,
that's
man.
it. That's it for this form.
Okay, substantially better than the first round.
I don't know why he sounds like an overweight southern planter.
Yeah, right.
Ah, hell.
I used to have it down like to the frame so that I could maximize my damage here at the start of this fight.
Yep. I think you can get like 2 or 3 good hits in.
Yep, and I got one.
Now you can crash attack him.
Yes.
Or as Maria, you can use the 50 Hearts Suzaku
didn't-
Dragon attack.
Yeah, that
Wail
did not
on it.
do much.
It's more than you could have done otherwise.
Yep.
And he's hovering too far off the ground to...
Oh, balls.
Okay, I think you just want to crouch.
Son of a bitch, he faked me out again. Well, we are certainly not winning this one.
Oh, you
that
remembered that one. Yeah, that one gave me a lot of trouble. Okay, I think this is another bat attack,
Yes, it is.
followed by the dog. No, don't listen to me. I'm an idiot. That
What's he
attack
doing?
that he does right there messed me right up. I could not figure out that one for
Shit.
the longest time.
Yeah, I was done in by my own stupidity that round.
Well, you're making progress. I mean, that's the point. Progress, not perfection.
Yeah. I think one more hit and he would have started sending out like those little blood clot things that chase you around.
I think that's a 25% health.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Good to
that part is a lot to manage. It's basically do everything, but then with this thing following you.
Did I not press down there?
Okay, so I can't hear the game audio on my end because of the nature of Discord, but is the fight music on here the same as it was for Castlevania 64?
Don't think so, but maybe. I forget what it was for Castlevania 64, truthfully.
I would try to sing it or something, but I don't want to disgrace the
It
game.
is the classic Dracula theme.
Okay, so I think we're talking about the same one. Yes, that one.
Dun, dun, dun.
What game did that start with? Like, what game made that a thing?
3? Was it in the
not-
first one?
I don't
think it
feel
was
like
in the first one.
I don't think it was the first 3 games, and I know it wasn't the 4th game because that was just like Stage 1's music for some weird reason.
Yeah. One. Actually, I can't sell one short. It did have some really good tracks, but I don't think it varied it up too much with bosses.
Well, I mean, there's only so much you could do with that, 8-bit chiptune.
Shit.
I feel like it might have been one of the Japanese games that didn't make it to the States. Because the first one
Maybe.
I remember it with was Castlevania N64, which I thought was a perfectly fine game.
You know, people hate that. I think it's criminally underrated.
Well, okay, Castlevania N64 or Castlevania 2 Legacy of Darkness, because Legacy of Darkness was kind of like the way they wanted that game to come out in the first place. You know what I mean?
Oh, is that right? Strangely enough, I never played it.
Really?
I think I gave it a rent or saw it on YouTube or something, but I never gave it a full playthrough. I played through the first one on the N64.
It was basically Castlevania N64, but with expanded content, and it kind of filled in some holes. Plus, you got to play as Henry with a gun.
Right. I remember that. God damn it, I fell for the bats again. Okay, what's he going to do?
Jump.
Ha!
Oh! Okay,
Shit.
so I think it's... I don't know what it's based on. Maybe it's based on the distance away from him. Strange enough, that like 3D fireball move, I remember being very forgiving.
Yes!
Okay, and then he's gonna do his cape throw.
Son of a bitch, you're right.
Can you hit him with Holy Water?
I don't think so.
Good God, what's he gonna do? The algorithm is off! I think he's gonna thwap you with his cape next. Down. Okay, here you go. Ooh.
It's gonna be close.
Yeah, because now he's gonna do that attack where he divides into a bunch of smaller bats and makes that blood clot.
No! Oh, man. Oh, I got too anxious to kill him.
Liver of health. If you didn't take any damage on that first form, you'd have had him.
Yeah, the first form was sloppy that time. I got way too anxious to kill him.
He takes out a surprising amount of health with those attacks.
Yeah.
So again, I really do feel like once you finish this, you got to end this with the Castlevania intro video.
The what now? You keep mentioning that, like the original, like
Hold on, I'll pull it up, and then you can just share my screen.
Actually, if you send me the link, I can edit it in with sound.
Oh, that's a shame. I won't even get to do my commentary about Richter Belmont, accountant at large. I tell you what, I'll Discord it to you.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. Just send it to me, and I'll play it over Discord, and you can give me your commentary, because I'm not 100% sure which video you're talking about.
Yes, we need to make absolutely sure, because I don't want the good one. I want the old one.
Shit. Damn it, I got sloppy again.
Alright.
Okay, time for a comeback.
Oh, damn, you're at the same part you were last time. I mean, the same amount of health.
Yep. Though the second form seems most forgiving.
I feel like it's the
Except
form
for
where...
right now. Jeez. Okay, let's just die and try this again.
But the second form is like slow and powerful. If you get hit by it,
Right, if you get hit by it, you're boned. I don't think I've ever been cornered like that, though. Why did I do that? Okay.
There you go. I sent you the link, but now's not the time for funny videos.
That will come later.
We do need a whole crew of characters for this series, I feel. We need Knuckles, we need Becky, we need Bane.
Bane! I'm Bane. Yes, Bane's my name. Son of a bitch. I feel like it's not reading my input when I hit duck.
Oh, the game cheated, I gotcha.
Yeah, the game's cheating.
Oh, that was good. Avoid the cookies of darkness there.
Son of a bitch is going down.
100 years of hibernation. This is the best attacks Dracula could come up with.
Yeah, right.
Fireballs.
The same thing I did 100 years ago when they defeated me.
I mean, he wonders why he keeps losing.
Except this time I'll turn into a gargoyle?
It's not a nightmare, Dracula. You're losing again.
Whoa.
So as a part of the
That was luck.
Castlevania mythos, Dracula only ever comes back to life in Transylvania and Japan, right?
Yeah, and Japan is just more of a convenience and plot for Dawn of Sorrow.
Every 100 years, Dracula reawakens in Japan. When did this start? You know
Right.
what? Okay, so going on, what was it? Dawn of Sorrow or Aria of Sorrow. Did we never get a backstory on Julius's fight with Dracula that destroyed him forever?
No, I think they were intending to eventually go back to that, but they canned Igarashi before he could see it to completion.
That was literally a plot twist along the lines of like Julius was like, the fight was so awesome that we're never going to expand on
right.
what happened.
It's way too cool to show on camera.
You'll just have to imagine the fight. Okay, that's enough of Bane. We both know we have to fire you, Mr. Igarashi. You'll just have to imagine the fame. Screw you, I made Symphony of the Night, I'll be fine.
Right?
I'll get $1 billion on Kickstart and never release the game. No, I'm just kidding. He's doing a very good job with keeping people up to date on the Kickstart.
Yeah, actually, I've got to hand it to him. As weary as I am of Kickstart,
It's no mighty number 9. That's the important thing. It'll get done when it gets done. Oh wow, there's no way to avoid that. You're doing
you
good.
gonna be a dog now? What are you doing? Shit.
Oh,
Shit, I'm panicking. I'm panicking, Nick.
now he's gonna let you do just a little bit better here. Build up your confidence. Hit him! Hit him!
I tried. I don't know why I faced left.
You can hit the bats and it also damages them.
No, the period blood again. God damn it.
Kool-Aid.
What was he about to do there? Oh,
He was
yeah,
gonna-
that's what he just transports himself to another part of the area.
No, he turns into a bunch of bats and they all fly out and then they all
Right.
come back
And then
together.
he reappears somewhere else, right?
Yeah, but you gotta avoid the bats and the
Yeah.
blood.
Okay. That was my own hubris.
So there's like 6 alternate dimensions where Richter just is dead and Dracula won.
Right.
That's the
Well,
way I've always pictured video game death.
God damn it.
Why don't you just stay crouching before the fireballs come?
Because then I can't
Oh.
hit him in the face.
Oh, you do have to hit this form in the face, that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to this in the playback and be like, wow, Nick, you sound like a real asshole here, armchair quarterbacking it. Why
Nah,
don't you hit him in the face?
I'm
Why
the
don't you
asshole.
Why don't
He
you
should have
stop
been dead a
taking
long time
damage?
ago.
You're doing this awful, Chris. Don't take damage. What's so hard about that?
Yeah, right. Chris, the trick is not to get hit.
And you just politely just, okay, Nick, I'll consider that. Oh, hi,
Don't
folks,
get
I'm
hit.
back. How you guys doing? Nice seeing you again.
I'm gonna jump at you. I don't know why this Dracula is just hillbilly grandpa.
Southern Plantation Dracula.
I'm gonna jump in your face. Son of a bitch.
By the by, the hitboxes on this form are a little screwy, just between you and me.
You boys may want to give yourselves a nice heads up here. I'm gonna fuck you in any way I can.
Well, you beat me. I bet you boys are happier than a pig in shit, right? That
You
whip
wish this
on
was
me
my
like-
final form, don't you?
That whip was on me like a goose on a June bug.
Goose on a June bug.
I'm just
Oh,
pulling out all the Gone with the Wind references here.
Son of a bitch.
You know
We're
you
off to a
can't
weak
kill it.
start.
No, you can no hit this. I believe in you, Chris. So where's Maria when you're taking all this damage when she's supposed to run on screen and save you?
Yeah,
With the
right.
power of her animal friends.
This isn't how it happened in Symphony of the Night.
Symphony of the Night was non-canonical.
Richter! Oh no. Yeah!
10-year-old girl saves your ass again. You doing fire next? Yeah. I like when he flies backwards like that. It looks like he's being pulled by a drawstring off stage.
Yeah, it does. Exit stage left.
I like to imagine there's a little chupacabra up there just kind of directing, because he really can't fly. You can hit the bats. I just want to mention that.
Ah! Ready for you that time, you asshole.
Hey, you... I don't think you've taken a hit on this form yet.
Let's not talk about it.
Good job. Good job.
God. I'm panicking, Nick.
Don't you hate when
You're
you
right
get to
about the
this,
bats. That's awesome.
Don't you hate when you get to the stage of the fight and like your mind just draws a blank and you're like, I don't know what the next thing is in the pattern. Okay, now he's going to turn into bats, so don't get too close.
Got rid of the period blood.
Because this is just ordered chaos here. Oh, you can destroy it? What is that?
Yes.
He's just going to stay in that form.
Oh no! Fucker!
Wow,
The one move I forgot about!
That was new.
Oh!
Okay,
Nick,
alright.
We can do this, Nick.
Crazy idea, crazy idea. Maybe you should take the cross and use the item crash when he's low on health, instead of using it during the blood rain, because he's much easier.
That's a good idea.
And you just got rid of the cross.
Oh no, sorry. I'm gonna do the rain when he's low on health.
I feel like the cross might do a little bit more damage, but yeah, okay. I mean, that
is that
works.
right? Shit.
I don't know that. I'm just kind of guessing. I mean, it's in the intro video of him using the cross crash. I feel like that's kind of the thing they want you to do with this game.
Makes sense. But hey, they give you options, not orders.
Now I'm gonna get complaints about my bad singing.
Bum 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 bum. Oh God, he's in my face, Nick. He's in my face. Why is he appearing in my face? He's trying to psych me out. Do you see this?
I see it.
Ah, 3 hits. What up, bitch? 0 hits this time.
I really thought you were gonna take that dark cookie.
Yes. I want to say don't panic, but I feel like if I say don't panic, I'm gonna panic.
You guys are doing pretty good this time. I gotta
Let's see
say,
what we can do about that. Here with my second form.
I'm kind of rooting for you guys. I always kind of been a fan of the underdog.
Okay, I only took 1 hit off that.
Yeah, but it was a big fireball.
Yeah, took a big fireball to the face there, boy.
Now I'm gonna use the shockwave. Pretend you haven't seen this one before.
Don't
There
get
we
hit
go.
by it now.
I appreciate that, guys. And my time is up.
It was a pleasure. Good seeing you boys.
Back to
Keep up the
ruining your
struggle.
playthrough. And Jefferson was right. Just want to throw that out there. Screw you, listen.
South will rise again.
Oh God. That's what we need. We need a Castlevania reimagining of the Civil War where Jefferson Davis was Dracula. Oh wait, I think it was called Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer.
I think that was called historical canon, Nick.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that too loud around the folks that were enslaved beforehand, though. It might belittle the whole thing.
All right. Because if there's one thing this show is all about, it's racial sensitivity.
200 years of slavery, and you've managed to reduce that event to a punchline. Good job. Good job.
What's he gonna do? Ah!
He's like Rex when he sees a treat. He just immediately jumps over my head. Actually, Rex has never done. Well, that was weird.
No! I fell for it.
Well, the intro did say in German that he could change himself into the form of bats and dog and mist.
And damn it, he was gonna make good on it.
10 things you didn't know about Castlevania. Fact number 3, Dracula's entire arsenal of weapons in his Dracula X form are deliberately given to you in the intro video. You'd have to be an idiot not to see it. But that's just a theory! I'm sorry, I'm...
A Nick theory.
I always feel like game theory went off the
Also,
rails.
Dracula is gay?
No, that was
that old
last
chestnut.
No, it's, no, Dracula is clearly pansexual. here's our evidence based largely on emotion.
And this fan fiction I wrote in the 5th grade.
Or here's our evidence based on you have to disprove it. I'm sorry, I was never really a big fan of the game theorists. I kind of meant Hydrostorm when he was in danger of dying.
Well, I'm in danger of dying, so...
Oh, got you with the uppercut of the Kool-Aid Man.
Beautiful! Beautiful!
Oh, yeah!
This is the struggle. This is why we do this, so that the people at home don't have to.
Well, I mean, granted, there's a lot of videos out here that hit this already, but there's a lot more humanity.
And a hell of a lot better than we're doing it, too.
Yeah, I gotta say, there's a YouTube guy out there, maybe it's a gal, I'm not sure, but Shadowberg, and he does all these really, really cool playthroughs of, we got the holy water again. Does all these really cool playthroughs of SNES era games, really miscellaneous stuff, doing no-hit runs on the bosses. Really cool stuff.
Nice.
Really old titles, most of which never made it to the States, like Shoko Aniki and things like that.
Oh, very cool.
I enjoy it. Hey, question while I'm thinking of miscellaneous titles here. Did you ever play a game called Secrets of Evermore?
Yeah, actually. I think I gave it a rent because I thought it had something to do with Secret of Mana. I was wrong.
Did it play like Secrets of Mana?
I think vaguely. Like, it was that same top-down kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. And I guess you get a dog that changes...
Yes, yeah, the dog. And then it's kind of like Back to the Future meets Secret of Mana.
With the dash of Terranigma?
Yeah. Hey, boys. How y'all doing today? It's good to see you again.
I gotta tell you guys, I'm running out of creative dialogue here.
You better wrap this shit up right fast.
Do you think you guys are gonna get a YouTube strike because technically I'm going commando at the moment? Because that ain't a
You can see my green dongle.
Okay, don't think too hard of that. I'm out of here. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Time for you guys to get killed by my third form. This hurts like a bitch.
This was a nice formality. God damn you, Dracula.
Feel like God has abandoned us here.
Yeah, right.
God, you could give me a little bit of help here. Just a little bit. Gotta help them who help themselves. Hey, can you hit him and whip him? Never mind. We're wrong.
I'm not even going to risk it because I feel like I'm just going to jump into him and take damage.
I feel like... When did I just notice that, like, we're fighting a Salvador Dali architect
right?
landscape? Like, you know, I feel like that clock...
What the fuck was that?
Oh, he went low!
That he did.
When he goes high, you go low.
Son of a bitch, I got trapped again by the fire. I was doing so well, Nick. I was doing so well.
Then you missed the bats.
God damn it! What's he gonna do?
Blood.
No, I thought he was gonna do the blood thing!
Don't listen to anything I say ever. Chris,
God damn it!
No, I think when he does the blood thing, he points downwards first. I'm sorry.
Oh! Dude, Nick, I really thought this was gonna be it. Fuck you, Dracula.
Ah, jeez, Richter, we're really getting F in the A now.
Fuck you and your vaguely handsome Salvador Dali face. But I was walking! I did the thing you're supposed to do! God damn it.
I just want to say that this is the most handsome version of Dracula in the entire series. Just throwing that out. Well, he's got a very suave, you know, appearance in this game.
Yeah, right. There are plenty of hipsters that... I'm going to try your thing here. There are plenty of hipsters that would mimic this look today.
Oh, God, yes.
Though there was, of course, non-canon N64 Malice Dracula.
Well, he was like the obligatory Bichon Dracula. I mean, this one looks like, you know, he looks a little Spanish. I don't know if
yeah, right?
He's got a little bit of a Spanish feel, you know. Didn't take in any sun while he was running with the bulls, if you know what I mean, but, you know. Yes, Senor Dracula is not to be messed with.
Senor Dracula.
I mean, he doesn't have a sombrero, though.
Hola! this horrible Spanish stereotype. Oh, man.
Another possibility is not getting any sub-weapons and then just using the heart crash to power up your whip.
Oh, yeah.
That might be useful.
That could be a good way to do it. Nice, Chris. Didn't want you boys to get too comfortable now. You went in with full health last time, and you really screwed the pooch, so here I am to make sure that things get a little more interesting for you third time around.
I didn't even get to do the dark energy blast. Oh, well,
I was just here to fuck with you.
I don't even know what that form is. Like, is it a gargoyle? Is it oh, it's like a dragon because he is like Vlad the
Dracula,
dragon.
Yeah.
Who established? No, is that historical or is that like Castlevania was like he's a dragon in his final form in the first game? Now I got to run with it.
Well, obviously the name Dracula in Romanian means son of the dragon, but I don't know.
Oh, obviously. Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
but I don't know anything else beyond that.
No, I think you're right. So it's like Castlevania kind of kept shoehorning him in, even though he's like never a dragon. Hit the bats! Hit the bats!
Boom! Ready for you that time, fucker.
Okay, so this is probably fire.
Probably fire. Probably bats. Probably dog. Yeah! Fucking dog.
When they go low, we go high.
We're gonna Obama this shit.
Well, remember, after Michelle Obama said that, President Trump proceeded to become President Trump.
You didn't know quite how low I could go. You go as high as you want, baby. I'm comfortable down here.
Little did they know, the trick wouldn't be going high, it was getting a shovel and digging as fast as you could. I, for the life of me, will never understand how mocking the disabled reporter was not the end of his campaign.
Yeah, you know, that really should have done it, but...
That was the moment that convinced me he's going to get 8 years as president. Without getting too political.
Sure, but it's still like... It's even apolitically. I mean... Can you imagine any other job where you can make fun of a disabled reporter or anyone with a disability?
It's not something I would lead with when I'm in an interview.
Right?
Okay, that should take care of the blood too, hopefully. Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
No giggity.
Well, we gotta guess hit him with the cross too. We could just throw the cross. So is this a boomerang? Is it a crucifix? Nicely done.
He's pissed. But we got this, Nick.
All you gotta do is hit one bat. All you have to do is hit one bat. Oh, I guess you have to kill him in his...
Oh, God!
What is going on?
Oh!
Quick! Hit him in the head! Hit him in the
fucking head! That's his weak spot. If you take his head off, he's useless.
I feel like you snapped his cords. The chupacabra just, dropped him.
Wait, we gotta teabag him.
Yeah, you don't want to finish...
Now backflip over his corpse.
Don't want to finish this without a dank Halo meme. May.
He's like, boy, you really dragged your testicles on my face there.
Impossible. You persisted after 9 attempts?
Yeah, right. Of me doing the exact same thing?
Humanity will call me back again. Sometime in about 2016.
Yeah, right.
You're right.
At that time, I will take on the appearance of a very attractive yet effeminate young man.
You do come back.
And who was this? I don't remember any
to make myself more palatable to the Japanese. From there, I will take over the world.
Again, blood of Belmont.
I'm giving Soma a hard time. I actually did like the Aria and Dawn of Sorrow
I was
games.
actually thinking of Shinji Abe myself and his presidency.
Ah.
But, yeah, I mean, who amongst us didn't think that Soma was not a chick at first?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, especially that like tight black sweater. I was vaguely attracted to him. I don't feel gay.
Well, I mean, he was just very androgynous, a little bit. A little more
comfortable with my
feminine
sexuality.
than... I don't know, this is starting to make me uncomfortable.
Well, would it help if I told you I wasn't wearing pants right now?
I just assumed.
That's just for you, YouTube. Okay, so that's Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles. Overall, you've played this also about 10 years ago. What are your thoughts? What's your kind of impromptu review?
Still fun to play. That's the real test of time is, does it still play well today?
Yeah, and I guess without holding the controller, you would know. I mean, the controls to me...
I actually picked it up in the in-between of episodes, and yeah, I filled it with it. And yeah, it still holds up. Still challenging. I feel like Richter kind of controls a bit like a bit of an ox, but it's pretty good overall.
But that's kind of the classic Castlevania control scheme, and I think there is a good market for that, and this game polishes that traditional control scheme to kind of a mirror sheen. It really works well for this type of game.
Yeah,
and I think to make him control like Alucard would kind of suck some of the enjoyable challenge out of it. It's not wrestling with the controls, it's learning to master the controls, so they're actually very tight once you get them down. But yeah, those are my thoughts.
Better than Castlevania 2. That's what it comes down to.
Nick, I took a dump this morning that was better than Castlevania 2.
I don't know why, but my dog just lifted up his head and just, oh, geez, you guys too, huh? I pooped in the yard
Talking
too.
about poop? I poop. I love to poop. All of a sudden,
geez,
Thor becomes Rex becomes our third co-host.
Geez, guys, what you doing? Oh, man, Rick, it looks like we're in a medieval castle or something.
Oh my god.
Geez, Nick.
How many times is he gonna die against Dracula, Nick?
Man,
I'm
I
starting
thought
to get
my
really
life
bored,
of...
and I'm a dog. I like when you throw a ball at me 10 times in a row.
And I thought my life was a asinine cycle of sleeping, pooping, eating, rinse, repeat. But you guys are just here, like, trying to change 1-0 to a 1, and like, what do you get out of this?
You guys are grown men wasting your life playing video games. You're not the Game Grumps.
You're not even Mega 64. No one will ever listen to you. You'll never get in the double digits. Your one subscriber was someone trying to sell you Doritos because it was a bot. Oh God. Oh geez, that was a bit too close to home, right?
Yeah, right. This is the last episode of Play the Hits.
That one subscriber Chris got was Nick because he accidentally clicked on it by mistake. He can only pull that trick once.
I tell the truth, damn it.
Ah, geez, Nick, you guys suck.
Oh man, so Nick, you've got to get over here pretty soon and check out my new media room / office setup here, and we can do a recording in person.
I'm looking forward to seeing it, plagiarizing the living daylights out of it, and
I'm pretty proud of
it. So I do have to say, I hope we do a recording of the prison game, Way Out.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Let's make that great. Kind of our goal.
I think that would be hilarious.
It's also not very expensive. I don't think they charge full price for it, strangely enough.
It's like $20 or $30 or something.
Yeah, I know it's not 60 at the very least. I don't remember what the exact price point was, but yeah. That'll be nice.
$60! Go back to sleep, Rex.
Oh, so Nick, now that the game is over, we can officially announce our next project, which you're going to take the helm on, if I remember right. A game that's kind of near and dear to your heart from the NES days.
Star Tropics.
Now, this is a cardinal sin, but having played Star Tropics, never finished it. What can I expect?
How do you not finish it? It's like a one-day play. Well, depending on whether or not you put water on the
stupid child, Nick.
Well, it was kind of like basically a Zelda clone, but a very good Zelda clone. Should take us about 2 episodes to knock it down. It's a game that's very self-aware. You start out with a yo-yo, it ends with you fighting space aliens.
Nice.
And it never thinks, and it never like breaks character. So it takes it very seriously.
Sweet. I'm excited.
Wow.
That's one of those ones that I'd kind of just forgotten about over the course of time, but now I'm genuinely pumped about seeing you play. So
well, great. We'll do that, and because it's such a short project, we can follow it with Star Tropics 2, The Revenge of Zoda.
Yeah, which is extremely hard to find in the U.S., if I'm not mistaken.
A lot of people saw the first game, never played the second game for whatever reason.
Interesting.
But I'll save all the little historical anecdotes for when I actually play it. So Richter, like, just established his own harem here, didn't he?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm picturing Becky, like, around his other arm. So, we're not living in the castle.
And then Knuckles has to come on screen.
Are you guys poor? There's such a thing as house poor, bitch. Who are you? I'm fucking Knuckles. Who the fuck are you? Richter,
Come on,
who is
ladies,
this
let's
bitch?
get out of here.
Listen, Knuckles, vampire hunting is a lonely business. Yeah, but Jesus Christ, Richter. With that, Nick.
Well, with that, everything has to end where it began. I think we need to play the intro video to this game.
Yes, we'll take a quick pause and boot that shit up. All right, Nick, we are back. What is so damn important that I just had to see it?
It was worth 20 minutes.
It was worth all the effort we put into actually digging out and recording this damn thing.
Yeah, not really. Now that I've watched it several times in a row, I've realized it's not as funny as I remember. But let's pretend it is. All right, Richter Belmont.
There's Accountant Richter.
Accountant by day, Vampire Slayer by nights.
These numbers are all wrong. I better report this to Dracula immediately.
Back at IRS headquarters.
Yeah, right. On the way there. Does that grave say John Redcorn?
I love the way the skeletons come out of the ground like they're on elevators.
Right? Boy, Annette, you look different with purple hair.
Or, yeah, much older, too.
I was gonna say it's the 90s. It was kind of her more roguish phase.
It's Ryu from Street Fighter.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I was thinking more Chris Redfield from Resident Evil 5, but... Also, that's a fucking mace. That's not even a whip.
Goodbye, skeleton head.
Oh my god!
Did one of them
Nothing
have
will
a
stop
knife?
me from settling the books.